Hey everyone, welcome to another Painting with Jay. As always, my name is Jay, so grab a brush, grab some models, grab some paints, and paint along with me. Let's rid our world of unpainted models. And you missed a spot. And as always, I'm going to continue working on my Adeptus Mechanicus army. As I was working on last week, I'm working on the same 10 models. I've gotten a little bit of work done over the last week, a little bit on a new tutorial, but haven't had as much time painting as I normally would, but that's okay. So today I'm going to sit down and just work on my models, paint, and talk about life. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So grab a brush and let's get started. I hope your summer has been awesome. Mine's been pretty good too. And let's get it going now. Hey everyone, so today I will be continuing to work on my AdMech army. As you can see, I've done the reds, done the metallics, and today I'll be working on the black areas, doing some gray liner. I am a lot happier with my reds on these guys, and I'm going to touch up a bit versus my first batch, which is a bit darker. I know it's hard to tell, but a bit darker, really flat. So I'm much happier with the black areas on these guys. So today I'm going to take my gray liner from Reaper, put it in my palette, and that was pretty much going to be the rest of my video today, is just painting the black areas, because I have 8 more models to paint, and it's going to take a while. So let's get going. Summer, it's almost over. Another summer comes and goes. And I really say that knowing that obviously summer is not really over. You know, there's still about a month left, but I might adjust my camera. No, that should be okay. Let me see here. I might adjust to right there. And boom. Good. That's going to be a good one. So we're going to keep working on those guys today. And I'll just constantly switch my models out of my base. So which brush should I take right now? Probably my 0. I'm really enjoying these, no, maybe my 00. I'm really enjoying these new brushes that I'm working on. Sorry, that I'm working with. They're from Meeden. I got them on Amazon. And I have never really been using sable brushes. I've been using primarily synthetics. But I've been really enjoying using these brushes. So today, as you're going to see, it's going to be, the majority is just painting the gray liner. But the gray liner in my process, the way that I paint, is a little sloppy beforehand. And so gray liner is one of those cleanup colors, what I call them. It really ties the pieces together, and also covers up a very large portion of my previous, my base color that I did by my airbrushing. Brings these models back, really brings them to life. I find that you're going to see it really does paint a large portion. And I really like, of course, gray liner, because it dries very fast. It's a nice thin color, and it's actually a matte gray. So it does add it does have a little bit of dimension to it, because it's not just a black. Cool. So with these steps, I'm going to be painting a very large portion of the gun. The gloves that are not metallic hands, I'm going to be painting. The barrels of the guns. Yeah, this is a very large portion of the guns that aren't going to be bronze, they're going to be black. Yeah. What else? Very large portion of these models are going to be this gray liner. So this is going to be a very lengthy step. I'm probably not going to finish this step today. That's okay. As long as I got my hour of painting in. You know, I really do I've been trying to just set an hour aside a day. It's been tough this week. So I'm going to just keep going, get as much done as I can today. That's okay. You know, I'm working on tutorial models. It's really hard under progress right now, so I'm just not going to show it. But I'm working on another Imperial Knight tutorial. So it's 2 of them at the moment, and it's a really cool army. I really do like Imperial Knights. Yeah, I really do. They're cool. And in the meantime, I'm painting my Mech Skitarii Rangers because they are in need of some painting too. What else? I didn't go to Music Fest today. It's the last concert of the summer series in Peterborough. It was pouring rain. And it wasn't a bad band. It was a CCR tribute band. I'm not the biggest fan of tribute bands versus, you know, seeing the artists themselves. But they're usually fun. They can be entertaining, you know. I got my new... There we go. I'm slightly changing my color scheme between models. Or sorry, between batches. Because I didn't like the overall appearance. So I switched it up a little bit. That's okay. It's good to switch it up. If it doesn't work, you know, try something new. I just wanted to clean it up a little bit more. I found my previous paint batch to be a little, I wouldn't say lazy, but I could have done a little more clean lines, and I could have mixed it up a little bit more for color. So there we go. That'll part will be bronze. His gloves painted. Let's do all the wiring and keep painting. So as I didn't go to CCCR tribute band today. It'd be fun, but it's pouring rain. It's getting a little chilly out, so I decided not to. It was my girlfriend's birthday this week, so we went out for dinner, and I didn't get her a gift because I did get her a gift, but not at this time. I took her to Zach Brown for her birthday in July. So that was a lot of fun, really good concert. We really enjoyed it. We stayed in Toronto for the night, and had a really good time. So for gifts, I do try to focus on experiences. She buys herself pretty much everything she wants, right? Which isn't anything wrong with that, but so experiences tend to go a longer way, just because, right? She can't buy it. Something she couldn't buy herself, which is very cool. What is new and exciting in the world of Warhammer 40k? Space Wolf Codex came out today. Obviously, if you haven't seen it yet, I did a Codex review on it. Please check it out. It's probably one of my more recent videos. I'm guessing if I didn't put up my other video before this, it's the most recent video. So go check out my Codex review. It's a good Codex. I think it's really strong. I think the Space Wolves are going to be a very powerful faction of Space Marines. You know, other than the fact they can't take scouts as troops, there's really a lot of strength to that codex. And I really like the new, they don't call them that anymore, but the chapter tactic of they have +1 to hit in any turn in the first round of combat, basically. So that's pretty good. This guy is looking pretty cool too. But as you can see, so bronzely next. I'm going to paint this. I was going to originally paint that silver, but I didn't want to, so I'm going to paint it bronze. I haven't decided that part yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. There's already so much silver on it that I haven't decided yet for this guy. But as you can see, they're really coming along. So I'll switch to the next one. And then I will just constantly switch bases, or not the bases, the really cool. I have a third one, don't I? I thought I had 3. I do. Good. Next one. Cool. Awesome. I really do like these things. These Citadel model holders are fantastic. Yeah, they're fantastic. September is going to be busy. It's going to be a very busy month. I have things going on most weekends. There's 5 weekends in September. And it's going to be really busy. Busy. I'm going to see if I can go to a Warhammer 40k tournament that Dave is hosting, my friend Dave. I'm going to see if maybe like my friend Stu, but Stu's also very busy this upcoming month, will be a partner with me. We'll see. If not, no problem, I understand. What else? Yeah, September is going to be really busy. And then, I don't know if I talked about this too much, but I might as well talk about it today. I'm going on a trip in October. In October. So I'm not actually going to be here making a lot of videos in October. I'm going to be gone. Which is unfortunate because they're already showing some really cool stuff that's coming out in October. Like that new the orc driving game with really cool like souped up trucks and vehicles. That looks pretty cool. And my good friends, like my good friend Cody Rue is coming to Canada, and as well as all my good friends are getting together in October, and I'm going to miss it. That's okay. I really love to hang out with them, obviously. I really do. They're my good friends. But I'm planning this trip with my girlfriend for a while, and everything's booked. We have to do it. So we're going to Europe. It's going to be a bit expensive, but a once in a very long time opportunity. And I think we're going to have an amazing time. Unfortunately, I don't have much control of where we're going. We're doing a tour, but it's going to be a really good time. We're doing mostly Austria, but there's going to be some Germany and a little bit of Italy as well. Excuse me. Just clean that off. There we go. So that's going to be cool. We're starting in Vienna. No, sorry, Vienna's Austria. We're starting in Zurich. No, that's Switzerland. Munich. There we go. I'm slowly getting my Europe cities in my head correctly. I'm making mistakes as well while talking about this. Wow, this guy's cape has been messed by me. So I'm just going to fix it quickly. Yeah, so we're starting in Munich, Germany. And we're going to go to Vienna, Austria, of course. Salzburg, I believe. Yeah, so it's going to be a really good time. Really, really good time. And we're just going to see a lot of Europe. It's not a lot of Europe, but some Europe. I'm really excited. You know, I've never been. I haven't been to a lot of Europe. I've never been to any European countries before. I've been to British company. Well, depends on how you define Britain. but I've been to England, been to Scotland. So United Kingdom, but never, Germany. Austria will be really good. We're just missing, unfortunately, I know those, so you're going to bring it up, we're just missing Oktoberfest. So we're going to miss the wildness. I think we're missing it by like 3 or 4 days. So that'll be unfortunate. To be in Germany during Oktoberfest would be hilariously fun. Definitely would be. But I'm excited. As I said, I'm setting aside a little bit of savings for the last year, and it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna go for a week or week and a half, and of course we have people house sitting for us and stuff because Spock, my dog, needs to be taken care of. And I'm really excited. It's gonna be fun. I don't take a lot of time off work. I don't do it very often. I'm kind of forced to take vacation. I'm that kind of person. I don't do it very often. My job keeps me busy, and I don't mind it. So I take time off for Adepticon each year. I take time off. I did want to go to Gen Con this year, but I couldn't. I used up all my vacation days ahead of time booking for when I'm going to Europe. So I couldn't do both, and of course, it's okay. And Gen Con's quite expensive, so I decided this year I'm going to go to Europe, and then next year I'll probably go back to Gen Con. I'm definitely going back to Adepticon next year. I booked my hotel as well. And Mikey Vengeance, maybe I'll be bringing these guys. Every year I have to play against Mikey. It's the rule. And I'm happy with that rule. He's my long-term battle report opponent at Adepticon. And we'll see. I'm going to bring a new army next year. These guys are the next army I'm working on after them. We'll see. Maybe orcs. Won't be Tyranids, I can guarantee that one. Won't be Tyranids. Yeah, definitely won't be Tyranids. So, Mikey, start preparing. As I think I said in my last video, but shout out to Cody Rube. It was his birthday this week. It was my sister's birthday this week as well. Time flies. There we go. New guy. Just make sure that's in focus. There we go. Yeah. As I said, these guys are really cool. Really cool looking army. I do like them. They have a really cool, I like their backstory, and they're a really cheap army for points. They're not necessarily a horde army. They do have a lot of heavy hitters, but they are cheap for points. I'd say they're closer to an orc army. And the amount of army models you can bring in a 1,500 or 1,850 point game, it's actually quite substantial. They don't live very long. They have a 6 invulnerable save, a 4-up armor save. They do survive a little bit longer than the average orc boy, which is good. But they're a really cool army. They have a lot of interesting. They don't have a lot of choices, but they do have really cool looking choices. So it's cool. And as I said last week, I figured I have a lot of models for the two factions, Skitarii and Cult Mechanicus. Now I didn't actually spend a whole lot of money on them. I got one of the start collecting. I won a few prizes at tournaments and stuff. I got one of the Start Collecting Skitarii, or no, Mech armies free, one of the boxes for free. And then the other one I bought for 25% off, so that's a majority of my army. I got as a Christmas gift the box with Call, Belisarius Call. I got some of them as a part of Forgebane, so you know what? It's going to be a pretty effective. I didn't spend that much to build build an army, and I'm really happy with playing them as well. They're a really cool army. I played a few games against them. My friend Dave plays them. They're interesting. Yeah. So that'll be cool. It'll be cool to get these guys done. Now this will probably be what I'm painting. This army probably for the rest of the year. 5 months. Seeing as I've gone a whole week and I'm still on the first 10 models, we'll see. I do have one more squad of 10 models to paint. I'm probably, as I haven't decided yet if I'm doing Vanguard or Rangers. I'm probably going to do Rangers again. I like Rangers, I think, more than Vanguard. But Vanguard are pretty cool too. Especially since in the new edition, anything can wound anything. The strength 3 guns. But yeah, I'll have to clean this up after. My brush, something got stuck in my brush. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, so they're gonna be a cool army to play. This might be the end of the rest of the year. We'll see, because I only have 4 more months. Even if I was to paint a unit a week, that would still probably take me pretty much the rest of the year. I think I have more than just, how many more units do I have? I have a few. It would be definitely most of the rest of the year, if not the rest of the year. But that's okay. As long as I'm getting stuff done, I feel good, I'm hoping that you've had a productive year too. And it's really sad I'm talking about the rest of the year. These years fly by. We're in summertime right now, and I'm talking about the rest of the year. But I know, as well as you guys know, in internet land, that it all just flies by. I don't want to sound pessimistic or anything. Just it all flies by. There should be a new Orc Codex sometime this year. And that's going to be exciting, which is good. I'm intentionally waiting until after the new Orc Codex drops to work on my Orc army. And I have a lot of Orc models still left to paint. But Orcs are actually the army that I think I have the most models for my Orc army out of all my armies. It's either Tyranids or Orcs. It can't be even close, but I think it's Orcs. And I still have so many more models to paint. So that's going to be hilarious. So funny, But that's okay. As I said, it's going to be a good while of painting my Orcs. I could probably spend all next year painting either Space Marines or Orcs. A whole year of my life, probably painting. Yeah, it would probably, if not more. And with Space Marines, the codices are pretty much done for the next, for 8th edition already. Right? Am I wrong? Grey Knights are done. Dark Angels are done. Space Wolves are done. Are Blood Angels done? I have to think about that one. I don't know if Blood Angels are done. Blood Angels might not be done. Blood Angels might be the ones left. Obviously, Space Marines, the general one is done. And that's cool. So yeah, you know, GW's been doing an awesome job at catching up all the codices. Orcs just have to be done. Orcs, Gene Stealer Cult, maybe Blood Angels, if I'm wrong. I don't remember Blood Angels being done yet. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me in the comment section down below if Blood Angels have already been done. Yeah, there's not that many codices left that need to be finished. I don't think so. So that's good. They're really focusing on catching up. Look at that. Another one done. So, as you can see though, after that one step, it really does bring these models to life. Like this versus this, the one color difference. Really big difference, you know? Let's make sure that's in focus. I think it is. Yeah, it is. So, much bigger a difference. You know, one color. I like it. So let me just quickly change out the models in my holders. And then we'll go to the next three. That's cool. See, I've already, what were we, 25 minutes in? Cool. Done 3 models. So yeah, I'm not even gonna finish them this video. But as long as I got my hour in, you know what, that's all that matters. I have 5 of them done. And then I have one of the long gun guys to do. I do like this army. As I said, they're a really cool looking army. It's a very their models are a bit are very detailed. So they're pretty cool. And they have robots. They actually are just called robots. Gotta love that. And their synergy with I've been really thinking about maybe if I do want to do a competitive tournament, I might try to see if I can do it with these guys. If not them, orcs. But with orcs right now, the competitive circuit with orcs is very boring to me. It's grot guns. I don't have any grot guns. But that's what all the orc lists are. It's like fit as many the custom guns for the mech guns, sorry. Not grot guns, mech guns. The thing is about competitive orcs though, is that a lot of them are just running tons of boys. And I'm just making messes as we paint. That's okay, I can clean it up later. Yeah, so it's a lot of boys, which are cool. Some not biker lists, but they tend to be wiped out pretty quickly. But they can still hit pretty hard. It's usually spamming. Let's see, what are the spam units? Weird boys to jump, and well, one with each power, right? There's to jump. There's the +1 attack. To jump just lets them, deep strike essentially after movement, and you can just slingshot 30 boys across the table essentially, which is pretty handy. Tons of boys, which I like running tons of boys. You know me, people who like my lists, I'm very much a list of hordes of boys going across the board, versus the other way that people are typically run orcs is that the trucks, which I do have some trucks. I just have never really painted them. Because I don't like my boys in groups of 12. I like them in 30. So, and then what's the other thing? The Ludas are still taken in some lists that I've seen. And then those Mech guns, the custom ones. Those tend to be very much spam. So of course I'm going to wait for the Codex, because the Codex will probably address it. Maybe not. But if I do enter a competitive tournament, I might try these guys. They're not the most competitive army, but maybe them with some synergy and a knight, that could really work. Yeah. Maybe. That'd be cool. I'd have to think about that. Just try a couple competitive tournaments and see. I don't know. The thing is with competitive tournaments, as you know, a lot of the armies are just spam lists. But of course now there's the rule of 3. So now people have to really pick and choose what they're spamming. Tyranids, I could do Tyranids. But I'm still running 1 Flyrant less than the normal list. I'd probably do Trigon Primes, Flyrants, Carnifexes. I really like the Rock. I'd buy 2 more conversion kits and do 2 more Rock Carnifexes. If I was to do competitive. They're pretty awesome. Oh no, Forge World is on ITC. Alright, that's easy. But as I said, just doesn't the play style doesn't interest me. But this is an army that I could do something with. And I'd have fun. So maybe we'll see. I'm doing well, it says let's see if I can do a tournament this year. And but these guys will not be done anywhere near the tournament, so they're not going to be probably used in it. I could do 2. I could probably do. I'd have 2 squads of them. I don't have an HQ painted yet, but I could do an HQ over the next couple weeks. It'd be tight. I'd probably run orcs if I was to bring a list to a tournament today. Maybe Tyranids. You can see. Yeah. Go. These look pretty good. Just gonna finish up these little chords. As you can see, this step takes a while, and the next step I'm doing is brass. Like it's my brass color, and then after that, I'm just gonna do a little bit of cleanup. Oh, I need to do the purity seals, and then this is a little bit of clean up the goggle color. This might be another painting, 1 more painting with J. Maybe, yeah, I don't think 2 more painting with J's, but probably this could be my next painting with J as well. So we'll see. And then move on to the next squad. Actually, I think after this I'm probably going to paint an HQ choice, because then I would have a little bit of everything. I have a heavy support already painted. I have a two squads of troops. I need an HQ. That's what I really need. Of course, Guitari don't have HQs, but they do now. They didn't originally. Belisarius Call is a really cool HQ. Let's see. Yeah, heavy support choice. A couple heavy support choices already. Painted up, and yeah, oh, sorry, I have 3 troops choices painted up. So it's not bad. It's enough for a starter list. Start a list and then go from there. Yeah. Definitely need an HQ though. So we'll get that one, next one done. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Always get an HQ choice, that's the thing. So, yeah, and eventually I'll have Call painted up. Call will be one of my last models I probably paint up for this army. He'll be a few weeks, or me working. Definitely when I'm done the tutorial models for sure. But Call is a model it's going to take a little while to paint. He's not even built yet, but he's going to take a little while to build. He's a complex model. Wow. But it'll be cool to paint up. As I said, I did a count of all my points, and even then, I'm barely into a tournament. So, that's pretty cool. There's some people swearing outside. I've used a lot of paint so far. This step. But as you can see, there's such a significant portion of the models being painted this color. So it's it takes a while. There we go. I'm just putting more paint in my palette. 30 minutes. Good. Yeah, I'm really excited for my trip. It's going to be Munich and Salzburg, Vienna. There's another place in there that I keep forgetting. And I am getting excited. It hasn't hit me yet that I'm going. I've been stuck in my day-to-day life for a while, to be honest. Like, these days just blow by, and I'm, you know, enjoying going to concerts and stuff. The summer's always beautiful in Peterborough, going on walks. But it's gonna be a good trip. And then that should hopefully recharge my battery. I hope my fear is that I'm gonna come back tired. Not jet lagged, obviously that happens, especially with the time zone. But I'm hoping I don't come back tired. I'm really hoping I come back energized, because after this trip, there's going to be a while of nothing until the next Adepticon. And I need to stay charged. I don't want to exhaust myself. You know, vacations are meant to be enjoyed. So, I heard Gen Con was really good this year. Those who went, I hope you had a really good time. It seemed like a lot of people had a lot of fun. There were a lot of cool games being explored and revealed there. I miss hanging out with my friend Ken from Badger. He's a really good guy. And I enjoy helping out at his booths and just, you know, bugging him. Because he's a fun guy. He's a good guy who likes people. Blue Jays, they're actually on a 5-game winning streak right now, and some players are peaking, and it doesn't really matter because we're not playing. The funniest thing is about the Blue Jays, actually, is if you take away the games against the Yankees and the Red Sox, the Blue Jays actually have a winning record, and they'd be a playoff contention team, or at least a team that was pretty good, or wild card contention team. But with the Yankees and the Red Sox, Jays have a gigantic losing record. We can't beat the Yankees, we can't beat the Red Sox, and both of them just spend an astronomically larger amount of money to put their team together. And Jays had no luck this year, and so what ended up happening? We took our talent and we split it up, and half of it we sold it to, oh, not half of it, but we sold a chunk of it to the Yankees and a chunk of it to the Red Sox. That's a sign of giving up when you sell your best pitcher to the Yankees and you sell one of your best hitters to the Red Sox. Steve Pearce, and ever since going to the Red Sox, Steve Pearce has continued to do amazing. And ever since going to the Yankees, Jay Happ has been really well. He's now 5 for 5 in starts, so that's pretty good. He's doing well, representing, you know. And the guys who we got for the trades are okay, you know, they'll build our team for future. I hope that the Jays can get back Jay Happ if they do try. I don't know if they're going to. We do have we have a couple talented young rookies. One's named Brian Barucki, who just started, and we have a brand new catcher from the minors, and he's really good. So I think we have potential for the years to come. But the Yankees and the Red Sox are not going anywhere. And the Orioles got a lot of good trades. They completely disassembled their team, got rid of Manny Machado and their closer Craig Kimbrell because they suck this year. They're the worst team in baseball. So might as well rebuild too. Yeah, it's the only sport that I really do follow. Yeah. But summer, it goes by so fast. It's already starting to get darker earlier. Like 8:30 now, it's getting dark. I don't think about it too much. I'm just going to keep painting. Enjoy the rest of my summer. You know, and I keep reminding myself that summer doesn't end September 1st. It used to. That was a huge... I'm making just mistakes while talking here today. Just grab a firm brush and fix that. But it doesn't end, you know, like thinking like a kid, it ended when school started, but September, you know, September 21st is technically the last day, or the first day of fall, autumn. So my big questions to you guys in the description below is if you've been to Europe and you've been to any of those places that I mentioned, where do you recommend going? Are there any good 40K places there? What do you guys say? As I said, I don't think I'm going to go to that much wargaming stuff, But there's actually a place that sells 40K a block away from my hotel that I'm staying in Munich. So that's pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not going to bring any models, of course. But it'd be cool to see some stuff. As I said, one day I would love to go to Warhammer World. Warhammer World, Games Workshop in England, the mecca of 40K. That'd be very cool. Very, very cool. I am making a lot of mistakes today. Adam, you missing spots, but for me, I've been overpainting. Yeah, that'd be really cool one day. That'd be a really cool wish to go to do. Warhammer World, or like, especially on the Warhammer weekends. Warhammer Fests, that'd be amazing. Cool. Another one done. Look at that. So, what are we at? 46 minutes. I think we're going to finish just in time. Speaking of which, happy birthday, Justin Tan, for watching, as well as your birthday yesterday, or 2 days ago. Justin Tan is the best photobomber man there is. He is a trained professional at photobombing. He photobombs a level I've never seen and probably never will see again. So, Justin Tan, happy birthday. Miss ya. Nope, can't do that one. So, Justin Tan, the photobomber man. I want to paint his glue. Yeah, why not? This is my last of the normal guys, and then I just have the one guy with a really long gun, and then the step is done. As I said, this was a kind of a cleanup color, which is nice. Do a few more colors. As I said, this will take me at least another painting with Jay, so at least another week. That's cool. All they got done, right? All they got done. Yeah, a little more paint. Using so much gray liner. One step in this entire video. That's okay. You know what? I'm going to get this step done, and then on to the next step and keep going. Of course, I do have, as I said, one more squad, and when I open the next box, I'll need to paint. That's okay. I'm just going to go box by box and work on these guys. You know, so this will be deja vu in a few weeks. when I finish working on this guy, I will, like these guys, I'm probably going to work on the other guy from the same box, get that guy done, open up a new box. I like to get rid of a box at a time. That tends to be how I do things, because at least with a box at a time, then I can throw out the box. And then the one less box in the house, and that's how I kind of can measure my progress, you know. There are so many more boxes in my warehouse, in my workshop, and I don't like that. You know, it's awesome having so many models to paint, but I'm gonna have to do it, you know, one at a time. I will get rid of my world of unpainted models. That's why we're here painting, you know. It's what we're doing. And we're slowly ridding our world of unpainted models. This year, I can guarantee I have definitely painted significantly more models than I've purchased. There are less boxes. That is awesome. You know, that makes me happy because I'm working towards a goal. And I would love for one day that I can buy a box and then just open it up and paint it without even thinking, because it's the only box that I have to paint. It'll probably never happen. I do feel guilty sometimes when I buy a new box and then put it ahead of other things. But if it's an you know, something I'm doing a tutorial for, or it's for an army I'm currently playing, it makes sense, you know, in that case. But yeah, I just like to this whole cache that I have of boxes of models that I need to assemble and paint. It's not discouraging by any means. I do like the fact that I'm doing it. But I do understand that I have to slow down. I don't buy, you know, obviously I haven't purchased many models this year, but I know that I'm not going to for a long time be somebody who just buys them. I was really fighting the urge to buy the claw, tooth and claw, I think it's called, box set, because it would be good for Space Marines and Gene Steel calls. Yeah, I hope you guys liked my review of the Space Wolf Codex. It was fun to film, and I'll keep doing Codex reviews. I'll get back into it, so expect them. I think that's it too. I think I've just lowered the expectations of my viewers or something. They stopped watching. Because I'm still gaining subscribers. In fact, my channel's been coming back for some of the metrics. I'm gaining subscribers again. Usually about 250 to 300 a month, I think. But my views are slowly decreasing, depending on the month. Right? You know, a month that I put out a couple battle reports, and then I Codex review, and you see spikes. That's good. So my channel is by no means dead. No. Miniature Painting 101 will still continue to get views. In fact, this week I think my Miniature Painting 101 Part 1 crossed 100,000 views. It took like 6 years to do it. That was pretty cool. I was really proud of myself with that. Yeah, that was cool. So, yeah, the metrics are still there. And I'm going to keep going. You know, Painting with Jay is once a week. I gotta get back into like a formula, but that's gonna take a while to do because just the amount of videos. Also, I only have 1 or 2 more Miniature Painting 101s that I filmed. And after that, I stop making them. I'll get probably back into them one day. Maybe when I just, you know, like I was thinking of doing a flesh tone series. My painting tutorials, I'm just moving them. Some of them I am filming new ones. I do film new painting tutorials, as you can see. I did the Hawk Shroud. I recently filmed the Hawk Shroud Imperial Knight tutorial for the Armiger. But I have to what else? Yeah. And I do have a bunch of videos to move from the warp. I still haven't decided yet. Airbrush 101. I might just make the video series free. In the warp. And then, if it, you know, it might eventually activate some views. Maybe. I haven't decided that one yet. It was such an old series that I filmed. And to be honest, I've grown since then, and I feel weird putting it out now. The quality for the first like few isn't there, and because it was filmed like 4 years ago for a lot of them. But yeah, I'm just figured that out yet. I might just put them out. It's not about making money, right? Not about that. So I should just yeah. There we go. Look at him. He's all done. Oh no, he's almost done. One more chord right there. Yeah, so one day I'll do that too. I have so many videos. I have such a backlog of videos that I can move from the warp, all my painting tutorials, for example. And I haven't decided what I'm doing with Airbrush 101, so I still have some videos that I'm going to put out. I still think people can get some value from my work, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. There we go. So it's been 56 minutes. You know what? I'm done that step. I'm done for the night. It's been a good hour. I've done all the black areas, and next I will start on the bronze areas. I'll have those done before the next painting with Jay. Actually, I'll see. Like, I'm going to work on these guys. I'll try to work about an hour a day between my painting tutorials and these guys, and then we'll go from there and see how far I can get between my next painting with Jay. So let's end now. So that concludes another painting with Jay. As always, a huge thank you to all you people in internet land for painting along with me and ridding your world of unpainted models as well. As always, this video is brought to you by my Patreon subscribers. Link in the description below if you want to help support my videos. Obviously, I only take contributions really for battle reports, but obviously it helps support all my videos through the battle reports. And it really does mean a lot. So stay tuned for more painting with Jay. Stay tuned for more videos in general. Until next time, it's Jay saying happy painting with me.